good evening, everyone. This is Aunt Cece's Kitchen, and I'm back with another live video. And today's video is gonna be Breakup Session 2020. Come on in, guys. Come on in. All are welcome. Good evening, everyone. I'm waiting for my speaker to come in. Be patient. Be patient. She will be here momentarily.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to forget. You look good. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays. Thank you. I should
You're
have.
welcome.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna come off. Okay, so good evening, good night,
Hello.
everyone, to all the people in different time zones. Happy holidays to all. And this virtual interactive event is gonna be on Breakup Sessions 2020. And the speaker of this evening is Miss Deacon Love. Come on in, Deacon Love.
Hello. Good afternoon. Well, actually, good evening. And how are you all? Grace and peace to everybody. I'm so glad to see everyone. I'm just
Deacon,
checking.
turn up your volume, Miss Love. Your volume.
Okay, turn up my volume. Okay, let me make sure my volume is up. Let me make sure it is at 85. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. It's this funny thing happening. Um, okay. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? Um, I hope I can hear you better. I don't know why this airplane mode thing keeps coming up. I am, but I don't know what I got to do to. Oh, okay. Can you hear me better now? Now I'm together. Okay. I think. Oh, my headphones. Oh, I got them. Okay. So I should be able to hear everybody. Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Uh,
You better turn off the static. The
you
static.
still can't hear me? Okay, wait. All right. Let me see. You hear static? All right. Oh, all right. Let's move this up. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can hear you now, but
No?
the volume is up.
The volume is up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I pulled the volume all the way up. Okay.
Come on.
And you hearing static?
Before I was hearing the static. Now it's better.
Okay. Because I'm ready. Okay, and I'm gonna put my headphones in to so I can make sure I hear everybody. And oh Lord, I hope this don't knock my headpiece off. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna what we doing? We're gonna do something here. We're gonna present. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, all right. So I should be able to hear everybody, and I'm gonna start now. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. So good to see everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Saturday afternoon and evening to spend with us here. Welcome, RCC's Kitchen family. Welcome, Facebook Live family. And so I want to get right into it because we um, have some things to cover today. We're going to be talking about relationships and um, relationships that are on the brink, as a matter of fact. So I want to just get right into it. Are you currently in a relationship right now that might be on the brink or close to the brink? What I mean by that is like, you know, um, you're not 100% happy in that relationship. There's some things going on that you and your partner
Turn,
have to.
turn
Yes,
off the
yes.
static. The static. The static.
I I didn't do anything. Can you hear me now? Because, like,
Yes, yes.
I didn't touch anything. Oh, I know that there's some people going on behind you, so maybe that's getting what you. But okay. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to be talking about relationships, and we're talking about. I was asking the question of you out there: do you find yourself? Are you in a relationship that might be on the brink? Um, Meaning, are you 100% happy in your relationship? Are you 50% happy? Are you 30% happy? Um, at this time of the year, most people take the time out to reflect and look back on activities, events, things that transpired during this year. And they look back on those things and they start to think about, what was good, what was not so good, what worked out, what didn't, what's not working, so that they can make certain decisions in their actions with regards to uh, going on further. Okay. And so if you are in a relationship where you're at that point right now, you're in the right place today. Okay. And so we're going to be talking about um, breakups, breakup season. We are in the midst of breakup season 2020. Um, for a lot of couples, this is not a good time of the year. It's not a happy time. Let's put it that way. It's a time of crossroads, trying to decide if you're going to go left or if you're going to go right, or if the two of you are going to part ways. Hmm. And so, being that this is the time of the year that people take time out to make those decisions, it's a lot of discussion going on. It's a lot of between the couple and the couple's friends or those significant people that um, they seek advice from. Okay. So I just want to look at today. I want to look at why is this time of the year considered breakup season? And it happens every year around this time. Every year around this time, people that are in relationships just take stock, an inventory of what's going on in their relationship. Um, is it good? Is it bad? Do we need to continue? Or should we, you know, as Usher says, let it burn? Um, and so, what about any of you? Are you in a relationship? Are you happy? What are you doing at this time? Are you taking the time out to take stock of your relationship? Um, if so, you can put it in the chat, yes, no, maybe. Uh, if you don't want to put it in the chat, I understand because, you might be in one of those types of relationships that's uh, deemed uh, complicated, you know. Um, and we're going to discuss a little about that even. And so, um, those of us who are in relationships that's solid, and I myself am married, so even us married folks that have been in a long-term relationship, and you know we've decided that okay, we're going to continue and whatnot. Even us take this time out during the year and we really look at, okay, how is my marriage going? How am I feeling? What am I doing? Is this working? Is it not working? Things of that nature. And so we take stock of that. And for many uh, people, even marriages, it's around this time that they decide, you know what, this is no longer working for me, and it's time for me to do a new thing. So, yeah, we are. Everyone is taking inventory of their happiness levels and deciding, whether or not they are happy in all levels of their lives. And that's not an easy place to be, especially at this time of the year. Okay. So I ask you and leave you with those questions. And while you're thinking about those questions and your responses, I want to go ahead and get into my presentation. Okay. Hello out there. I see you all. Thank you. Um, so, like I said, we are right in the midst of breakup season 2020. And breakup season is the time of the year, it happens every year um, on between, well, this year it's between December 6th and uh, December 20th. Okay. It's literally 2 weeks before Christmas. That's the breakup season. Right there, within those 2 weeks before Christmas, many couples are deciding whether or not to break up, and many couples do break up during that time. Um, so we want to look at why is that the breakup season? Why is that particular time earmarked for that? In fact, um, uh, Psychology Today says that studies show that most couples, when they break up on, they even have a day. They break up on December 11th. December 11th is usually the day that couples decide to break up during breakup season. Um, December 11th is uh, in that 2 week time period where that's before Christmas, where couples decide to break up, and December 11th is that's just the day. Um, Now, my research shows me that it's literally the Sunday before the Sundays, which is the best day of the week or the most popular day of the week for couples to break up on. So, um, the breakup day for this year, um, the Sunday, December 11th, was not the Sunday this year. But the Sunday um, this year for breakup season was um, was December 13th. So it was last week. Last week, December 13th, was technically breakup day for breakup season, the most popular breakup day for breakup season in 2020. So if you're in a relationship or you used to be in a relationship and you broke up last week Sunday, you're not alone. Okay. Um, so statistics show that Sundays is the best day or the most popular day that couples choose to break up. And so any one of those 2 Sundays that's before Christmas, um, it can happen. So that's the most popular time, where most people who want to break up during breakup season, that's when they do it. But it's not the only time, okay? But studies show that December 13th, it was breakup day, um, the most popular breakup day, okay? Now, some of you all might still be in your relationship that's on the brink, and it's now past December 13th. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, okay? Like I stated, breakup season is 2 weeks before Christmas. Um, okay, so I have some things I want to talk about. Now, why is it that couples decide at this time of the year to break up? Okay, well, um, uh, one of the things is studies show that at this time of year, most people are, in the process of taking inventory of their life, things that happened this year. It's a very reflective time of the year. And so it's a good time to think about those things. Okay. Many people at this time of the year are making decisions about every aspect in their life, not just their relationships. There many people are thinking about making decisions about their job and their career, um, making decisions about where they want to live. A lot of people prepare to move around this time of the year as well. Um, and this year, particularly, has been quite an eventful year, so much so that people have had a lot to think about and make decisions about. So, there's a lot of decision making going on right now, and people are taking heavy stock and inventory of the events that happen in their lives this year. Okay, so um, one of the reasons why, people pick this time of the year to make decisions about their relationships is because this is the time of the year where a lot of people do uh, take time out to reflect. And they don't just reflect on this month, but they reflect on the entire year. Okay? So it's a reflective time of the year. That's cause number one. Um, Cause number two, why people decide to um, break up or whether or not to break up at this time of year. Um, the Psychology Today states that at this time of the year, couples experience tremendous pressure in their relationships. Yes, if you're a couple right now, you've been dating, you are under a lot of pressure. And it's this pressure from all these various different places that also cause you to be very, very reflective and very, very decisive about your relationship. Okay. Now, where is this pressure coming from? Where's this perceived pressure coming from? Well, this this relationship pressure comes from various places, and this pressure is, it comes from different sources where you know you constantly are asked or challenged to review your relationship. You know, one I'm going to just list some of the sources. Okay, The sources are, well, there's family pressure. So you're in a relationship, you've been dating this person, for the past year or past 11 months, okay, let's say. And your family, your family members, mom and pop, oh, well, when you going to get married? When are you going to get married? Is that the one? Is that the one? When are we going to meet them? That kind of thing. So you get, when you constantly ask that question, especially if, you ask that question every year, you know, um, it gets to be a bit irksome, to say the least. But yes, uh, parents can inadvertently or on purpose uh, place that pressure on you in that relationship that you're in. Um, Another place where there's pressure applied is your job, your coworkers. You know, um, During this time of the year, this month in particular, there's the Christmas party. Well, I don't know how many Christmas parties are going on this year due to pandemic circumstances, but pre-pandemic, this was Christmas party season. So at the job, you would be preparing to go to the Christmas party. You get the invite to go to the Christmas party, and some places of work will allow you to bring a plus one. So you can bring your significant other and introduce them to your coworkers and things of that nature. And so at this time, you're deciding, well, I got the plus one invite. Do I want to really bring my significant other? And if I bring them, what do I say? We might not be at the point where we are engaged, so I can't introduce them as my fiance. We're dating, but we've been dating for 11 months now. So do I say introduce him as my boyfriend, as my fiance? Like, what do you introduce him as? Those kind of questions need to be answered and clear before you show up at the Christmas party with your significant other. So, and that can be a bit stressful. So that's pressure from the workplace. Um, and then another place that there's pressure applied or that can come from is pressure within the parties in the relationship. So you're looking at your significant other, your significant other's looking at you. Um, they've been talking to their friends and their families, and they're like, look, what are we going to do? What's your intent? What's your intention? Where are we going from here? We've been dating now 11 months, you know, so many hours down to the second. I need to know, you know, what are we doing? Are we going to go forward? Is this, is this you passing the time away? What are you serious about me? Where are we? So there's pressure also coming from the parties that's involved in the relationship. The boyfriend might be pressuring the girlfriend. The girlfriend might be pressuring the boyfriend. And that usually happens the when one of the parties sees the relationship in a different light than the other part. You know, um, that's usually not a good thing. Okay, you want to be in the relationship. Uh, the terms of the relationship needs to be clearly defined. Uh, the direction that the relationship is going. needs to be defined. And, uh, being in a relationship, uh, you need to periodically just continue to redefine what those uh, definitions are. Okay, when we first started dating, I was your friend. Then we started dating, I became your girlfriend. Okay, now we've been dating for a while. I've been your girlfriend for a while. What am I now? You know, am I? Are you looking at me as just a friend that you interact with intimately, or am I someone more significant in your life? Am I a future wife? What is it? So throughout the relationship and as time goes by, you do have to continue to redefine, what the terms of the relationship are. Okay. So there's pressure even coming from the parties involved. Now, um, there's different kinds of pressure too. I was just talking about pressure of the defining what kind of relationship you have going on. These are people that you have to explain, or when you're introducing, that's those kind of social pressures. Don't let me forget the friends, the close friends of each party in the relationship. Um, the for the girlfriend, her girlfriends, her besties, they talk all the time, and whenever they ask, oh, you've been going with him for a while, so how's it going? So where are you going with this relationship? Is he the one? you know uh, and same thing for the guy, has some really good friends that he talks to about the relationship they have. Well, where are you going with this? They ask the same question. You're still with her? Okay, so then when are you going to put a ring on it? That question gets asked a lot. So yeah, your close friends, your inner circle people, you can get pressure placed on your relationship from them as well. Okay. So that's that kind of pressure. Then you have financial pressures. So depending on, how your finances is going, may impact or even determine what your next steps is in terms of your relationship. So, for example, if you are dating and you're serious um, about this person, you might you might be thinking about uh, getting married, but you gotta look at your finances, and maybe your financial situation does not warrant now to be a good time for you to get married. You know, uh, you might have to look at, all right, I want to be with this person. I want to be with this person more often and on a regular basis. So you might be considering, okay, um, she has her apartment, you have yours. Maybe we need to move in together, that kind of thing. Um, so you might be considering uh, either moving in together and getting a different apartment, or one of you move in with the other, something like that. But either way, um, your finances may not deem it possible to comfortably swing the rent, you know. Or you might be somewhere, you might you might be looking at a house, you want a house, you want to, you and your significant other might want to buy a house together and do that first. But finances, credit, things of that nature may not uh, deem it possible at this time to do that. So that's a pressure, on your relationship from your finances, And so there are financial constraints. There are your job, in a different way. You may not, at this time, it's a lot of overtime and, maybe time, depending on what kind of job you have, you might have to spend a lot of time away from your significant other. So your job constraints might also um, add pressure to your relationship. But all of those are sources of pressure being applied and impacting your relationship. And all of these things being considered, you know, um, it makes you really think about whether or not, it's best for you to continue or to break up. Okay. And all of these things could come to mind now during breakup season. Why um, why do people choose to consider breaking up during breakup season, which is, like I said before, 2 weeks before Christmas? Well, they choose that time because with the holidays, especially Christmas, but usually, starting in November, where we have the Thanksgiving holidays. During the month of December, there's a couple of holidays, and so there's a lot more social gathering. You got the job Christmas party. You have the family Christmas gathering, and then you have the New Year's and the New Year's Eve um, bash and gathering and stuff like that. So there's a lot more social activities, social gatherings, social events that you get invited to during this time of the month. And if you're, thinking about breaking up with your significant other, it's better to try to do it before the festivities and the holidays, happen, so hence breakup season. Uh, from this year is from December 6th to December 20th this year. Okay. So, yeah, tomorrow is the last day. Well, it's not the last day to break up, but it's the last day during the official breakup season. I mean, you know, um, so, I came with this topic in a timely fashion, hopefully for some of you. But yeah, people decide that this is a good time to break up so that they can, once they've broken up with their significant other, uh, that kind of relieves them of making that decision about the plus one invite to all of the family gatherings and the Christmas gatherings and things of that nature. It's a lot easier, if you show up by yourself when people knew you were in a relationship. When you show up single, they kind of know, okay, what happened. All right. So you don't waste the plus one invitation. Another reason why this time is a good time of the year for breakup season, and they do it before the holidays, is because they don't want to. Many of the couples, many people say they don't want to spend another holiday with the person. It's over, so let's let it be over. So they don't want to spend another holiday with the person. And being that it's Christmas, they don't feel like they should buy a Christmas gift for that significant other, because now that significant other is no longer significant. So they save money on a Christmas gift. Okay. Another reason why uh, people decide that breakup season is the best time to break up is also they don't want to continue with the relationship into the next year. They want to be, you know, done with the relationship, sever all ties before the holidays and before the new year comes in. Okay. So they figure 2 weeks before Christmas, that gives them time to, you know, uh, get themselves kind of together, go through the holidays without that person in their lives. They begin working on living their life without that person. Um, and 2 weeks before um, Christmas is a good time to start doing that. That way you go through the holidays single. So that's another reason why um, breakup season is at the time that it is. And uh, last but not least, um, breakup season happening before the holidays, it gives the parties that were in a relationship, it gives them time to get with all of their besties and their inner circle and their family and let them know ahead of time, when I show up at the family gathering or at the, you know, uh, friends' Christmas gathering, when I show up by myself, you're going to know that that's because we broke up. So it gives the parties that were in the relationship, gives them time to explain to others that they are no longer in a relationship with that person. And so as they attend the gatherings and, spend the holidays with those that remain significant to them, um, they don't have to explain it at the gathering or during the festive activity. They don't have to explain. They explained it already, so everyone knows. Oh, so and so are not together anymore, so that's why you don't see her here. That kind of thing. So those are the reasons why people pick breakup season to break up and um, go through, face the new year fresh and new and single. Okay. So, another statistic, now that, you've heard all of those reasons why people break up at that time of the year, why is breakup season 2 weeks before Christmas and the holiday festivities, and what pressures couples have on their relationship, and why they think very heavily at this time of year in terms of whether or not they should go forward. Okay. One last statistic is that even after broken up, okay, it doesn't stop there. Studies show, Psychology Today, that 50% of the breakups that happen during breakup season get back together again. And they get back together again early the next year. So sometime in January. Uh, there's many reasons why that happens, but I'm not going to get into that on this particular session. But I just threw that in there so that if you have recently suffered a breakup, don't lose all of the hope. Okay, if you secretly want to get back together with that person, um, studies show that 50% of couples that break up, they want to get back together. So, so if you fall in that category, it's something to consider. But that also means that 50% of the couples that break up during breakup season break up for good, and they move on and they go on into the next year, and they are free and available to be and see somebody new. Okay, and so are there any questions, any comments? Are there any questions or any comments, Miss Griffith?
There are no questions or comments.
Oh, really? Okay, all right. I'm just going to check in with my Facebook family here and see if I got any questions or comments here. Oh, speaking of, shout out to my boo, Mr. Kenneth Love. Hey, boo, I see you. Thank you for checking in. All right. Uh, hey, Darlene Pace, thanks for checking in. Okay, good to see you. Um, I'm just checking in on my Facebook family here to see. Thanks so much, Minister Flo. Good to see you. Uh, and she said that, okay, we are praying for all who are, okay. Um, Minister Flo Chenajia said, we are praying for all who are experiencing breakups at this time and are depressed at this time of the year. Okay, so if you are experiencing a breakup and are depressed, Mr. Chang Ajita wanted you to know that prayers are already going up for you. So you can keep your head up, okay? And anxiety is really high at this time of the year as well. Yes, you are absolutely right. Um, and that also, that's a response to all of the pressure that we have been, those of us who are in relationships that we've been feeling. Shout out to Linda Murder. Murder. Um, hello, welcome, thank you. And then William Williams is on. Hey, how are you? And hello, Annette Lyons. Hello, sis. How are you? Thank you for tuning in and everything. And so, yeah, if you have any questions, though, feel free to put them in. Today, we are talking about breakup season 2020. Now, during this time of the year, uh, people normally break up, and I had listed, why do people break up? I mean,
Slow?
I can list some of those, but unhappiness within the relationship, financial troubles, boredom. Sometimes you get bored with your significant other, sexual dissatisfaction, Yes, that is a big one. Okay. Many people break up because of that. Um, um, incompatibility, personality incompatibility, meaning that you just can't get along. Like you can't, agree on anything. Um, um, and I said financial. Time spent with your significant other. Not enough time spent with your significant other. That is another top reason why couples break up. Um, uh, this year, because of the pandemic, there's some few extra reasons why couples are breaking up. Um, uh, Psychology Today says that um, when we had to shelter in place, a lot of couples, we're talking married, we're talking dating couples. When we had to shelter in place, we had to spend much more time than we were used to with our significant others. And for a lot of couples, that was a point of contention, spending too much time. Okay. You know, yeah, I love them, but I can't be around them all day and all night. A lot of couples feel that way and they are breaking up um, because of too much time spent with the significant other. And because they couldn't figure out, things to do, they got bored with that person and realized that they were unhappy with that person. And so, yeah, those are just some of the reasons why couples choose to break up in the first place. Um, Lack of communication is another one, um, or communication barriers where you're talking to each other, but both of you are talking to each other, but neither one of you are hearing each other. Or understanding each other where you can get to a point of agreement. So, but those are some reasons why couples break up in general. Okay. And so if you are experiencing a breakup, um, again, our prayers and uh, hearts are with you as you seek to mend and move forward. Okay. If you um, decided that you're going to stay together, you and, you and your significant other, you managed to talk it out or what have you, and you decided not to break up. Okay. Our prayers are with you as well, because that's the thing about relationships that are on the brink. They're on the brink for a reason. And you have to work at it and take steps and measures to find out what is um, weakening the relationship so that you can strengthen it and keep moving forward. Okay, well, are there any comments? Miss Griffith, do you have any comments on your end?
No, there are no comments or questions over here.
Okay, and Facebook family, they don't have any comments or questions. Okay, well, um, I can then leave you with that. You can think about it. So if you are in the process of thinking about whether or not to break up or not to break up, I just wanted to let you know you're not alone, that you are in breakup season 2020. Okay. Um, so again, just take these things into consideration as you are making those decisions, whether or not to continue on with that person. Uh, and, if you have questions or comments at a later date, you can feel free to reach out to me. I do I am a mental health coach, practitioner. I do um, relationship coaching. So you can call me or email me, and we can schedule a session, and we can talk and work it out and everything. You can call me at 718-576-8110. You can hit me on my website at dunamissoundmind.com. That's dunamissoundmind.com. Or you can email me at dunamissoundmind@gmail.com. And I'll be more than glad to sit down and talk with you and your significant other even, or just talk with you alone, and we can work some things out and help you be a better you. All right. Well, that's all that I have for now. Um, you have any closing comments? Some
Yes,
announcements, Miss
yes.
Griffith?
I want to thank for everyone who was in the chat. Thanks for those in the background. Thanks to Deacon Love. And my announcement. Join us tomorrow again at 1 p.m. for our year-end giveaway. Our year-end giveaway be tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Yes.
Tomorrow, yes. We're going to have some
Yes.
giveaways. Don't forget to like, comment, and share 10 videos for a chance to win one of the goodies. Thanks to everyone so much. Thanks you, Deacon Love, and enjoy the rest of your all evening.
Bye bye now. Thank you, everybody. Tune in tomorrow uh, uh, for the giveaway show. Tomorrow is our year-end giveaway show. So Miss Griffith has already let you know what you have to do to um, win at our giveaway show. So you got until midnight tonight to like, share, and comment on your videos. Let us know what your favorite videos are or were. Okay, and you can hit us in by email or call. So we're waiting to hear from you tomorrow at 1 p.m. So tune in then. Thank you so much. Bye bye now. Take care, Miss Griffith. Thank you. And thank all of you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You take care too, Deacon Love.
You
Bye,
too. Bye
everyone.
bye.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.
Okay, you too. Bye bye.